Welcome back to Knife Making 101. Today we're going to make a couple different types of micarta. The first one we're going to make is going to be Scotch brite micarta. I made this video about 4 years ago. Well, I left some things out of it. I apologize. I wasn't in depth enough. People are making it. I even see people making videos making it. And then they get down to the shaping and polishing and they end up with pit holes and things like that, not getting the air out of it. We'll cover that. What you're going to need for Scotch brite micarta is Scotch brite, and I made a mold, a little boat type mold. All it is a piece of like 1/2 by 1 or 1/2 by 1 or 1 by 1.5, whatever works for you. So I got 1.25 inches wide and foot long, surrounded with plywood on the sides, glue, screws. Then on the inside I completely duct taped it. Nice neat seams all the way around, but totally closed off. And then I didn't force, because parchment paper tears so easy, but I fitted parchment paper down here, and yes, you're going to get some wrinkles. That's out on the outer edge. It's not going to hurt anything. But if you don't have the parchment paper in here, you are really going to be hating life when it comes time to take that out of there. So, you're going to have a few wrinkles. It's going to happen. If you need 1.25 inches, go 2 inch. Go a little bit bigger so the wrinkles won't hurt your work. This is basically going to be for accent pieces. So my Scotch brite pads aren't long enough, or say I wanted to blend some colors or something like that, you can do that. You can put it in here in pieces. But I'm going to be doing 2 layers, so I want to make sure when I do, I got a seam on this side, so my next seam will be over here. You want to try and stagger your seams. Another thing is especially with white, you want to, I personally like putting the letters inside. That way I can have either one of these sides be my front and back. But if you want to make a striped one with different colors of micarta, or different colors of Scotch brite, you can do that. There's red, there's green, there's white, there's blue. There's all kinds of different colors of Scotch brite out there. But we're not limited to just that. We can also add tint to our resin to change the color of the resin. So, there's a lot of options here. So let's have some fun. Let's get started. And I will not leave anything out this time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some blue tint. This is actually blue oil-based paint. You want to add just a little bit. This is opaque. It means it's not transparent. So add a small amount. And with the amount of resin I'm using, it is transparent. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more to make it a little bit more blue. Get it mixed up real well so we can get it going. One of the problems people are having with this technique is getting all the air out of the Scotch brite. So we're going to get this Scotch brite put in here. Start pouring our resin in there. And it's going to take a little bit to get this resin worked down and through. But right now we're not really careful about air bubbles. We're just trying to get all the resin down inside the boat mold. Push it down, let it soak up. It's going to soak up all this resin. I mixed enough resin to fill this boat. I just got to get it all in there. Has to get every little nook and cranny, and then we'll start pushing all the air out. And look at all there. See how I'm steadily holding it down instead of just going along poking and letting up poking? That's what you got to do. You just got to hold it down and let the air seep out. Resin is very thick, so it takes a little bit for the air to work itself up to the surface. So just hold it down and give the air time to work its way up to the top. Now we can cover it with our top and press out even a little bit more air. Okay, now that we've got all the air worked out, we're going to clamp each side of this, making sure we clamp it evenly. And we're going to give this a whole 24 hours to set. Remember, we're about a 1/4 inch thick, so we want it to dry up in the middle too. So we'll set this aside and we'll see what we got tomorrow. So I was going to wait till tomorrow to do this, but I've had this sitting here in the sun all afternoon. It's pretty hot out today. It was really hot around the bottom and stuff earlier, but now it's just about the same as everything else, so I'm confident that we got a little seepage out here. I hope we can get this open. I'm confident that it's all dry, and the clamps are loose, so it shrank up. There's a picture of my press or my lid part. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's got a nice look to it. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it did leak out a little bit, but luckily I have the duct tape in there, so it didn't become one with the box, you know. Still a little sticky right there. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to do any work tonight, but now I can get it out of the paper. So we got a couple wrinkles in here, but see how thick we are? That means we can take us a good layer down here. And I did end up with a couple of air bubbles, but they're right here on the top. They're pretty insignificant, so this is going to work out great. This is really going to work out great for accent pieces. Yeah, just every time I see this, I'm amazed how cool it turns out. So, anyways, I didn't want to take it apart off camera. In this video, I want to make sure everything I do is on camera, and I want to try and cover everything so people aren't hating on the process so much, because it really is, when it's done right, it really is beautiful. So, alright, we're going to set it in the sunlight and just let it finish curing. going to just clean up a little bit of this. It's going to take me several different passes, different grits to get this cleaned up to where I want to get it. Well, I stepped ahead. I'm here at about 400 grit sandpaper right now. You can see, looks like emerald. It really does. It looks like emerald. It's so cool. Can't get too close, it won't focus in. Just wet sanding in a little bit so you can see what it's going to look like. Anyways, that should show what it's going to look like on the knife. Pretty close. I haven't got it polished or anything. See if I can find something to kind of give it a little polish. Oops. Yeah, there's still some scratches in there, but it is just going to be beautiful on the knife. So we're going to end this one here, but we're going to be, after we get the other 2 pieces of Micarta I made, we're going to be using these on a knife that we're building for Jason Whedon. And when we get that video done, I will add a link from this video to that video, because we're going to use this accent on Jason's knife. So thanks for watching. I hope this was a little more instructive. As you can see, this is smooth as glass. There's no air bubbles, there's no nothing in that. It's just nice and smooth. Just real smooth. And once we get it polished and everything, it's going to be awesome. So we got 2 more Micarta videos to shoot, so I'm going to end this one. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel. Have a great day.